Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to DMV Gaming. So today I am going to show you guys my birthday pickups. Last Friday it was my birthday. I know you wouldn't tell, but I'm already 31 years old. I took the liberty of buying myself some games throughout the week. There were some bargains in certain stores and I just couldn't help myself, especially because it was my birthday week. I said, yeah, why not? Just take it all. That's quite a lot, actually. I can't complain. Oh, and by the way, you might notice that my lighting seems a lot better. That's because yesterday I went to the IKEA and I bought myself a new LED light bulb, and for some reason the whole room lights up a lot better than it did before, so yay! Okay, so but without further ado, let's get into the birthday pickups. First off, I'm gonna start off with a stack of PlayStation Vita games that were on sale. So the first game I got for the Vita is Stranger of Sword City. Stranger of Sword City is a first-person dungeon crawler that reminds of the Etrian Odyssey series, but with a much greater emphasis on the combat. The game does give you the time to get familiar with it at first, with some easier dungeons, some easier enemies, minimal amount of traps. Which is good, because one thing in this game that might be stressful for players is perma-death. Not to yourself, but all your fellow characters, so if you lose one, it's done for good. Then you have to start all over again with other companions and level them all over again, so you better watch out. Another one I got is Aegis or Aegis of Earth. So this is a tower defense strategy kind of game. So this means that you have to put up all sorts of defenses, weaponry and all that kind of stuff to protect or defend your home base from incoming threats like monsters and the likes. The game isn't rich on the story, it is post-apocalyptic and survivors have withdrawn to certain cities that have to be defended. So that is not very original these days, but it does make up for it with good dialogue, great mechanisms and a good overall gameplay. The only pity about this game is that its graphics aren't exactly top-notch, which should normally be doable to get better for this kind of game. Next up we have Galgun Double Peace. Galgun Double Peace is actually one of the more strange titles that are typical to Japan. In this game you have to fire your pheromone shots at love-crazed anime schoolgirls until they collapse in ecstasy and disappear. You're basically a high school student that was targeted by an angel for a shot of Cupid's arrow. However, you were hit so hard that now all the girls fall in love with you. I hate it when that happens. So now you have to take all kinds of measurements to survive your day. Really a strange and maybe for some disturbing game. I don't usually buy this kind of games, but at that price I just couldn't help myself. Another one I got is Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters. Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters is a strategy RPG. So the title pretty much says it already, Ghost Hunters. You are being recruited as a ghost hunter. You get hired by lots of civilians to get rid of ghosts. But not like in Ghostbusters. When you detect the ghost, you suddenly go into a 2D map in which you have to lure in the ghost in order to go into confrontation with it. This is all in a turn-based system. A big minus, however, is the tempo. Both story and gameplay are progressing really slowly, so you have to have patience and bear with it sometimes. And the last one for the PlayStation Vita stack is Earth Defense Force 2. Earth Defense Force 2 is an action game in its purest form. In Earth Defense Force 2 Invaders from Planet Space, players will take the role of one of 3 military classes and fend off hordes of invading giant insects from a third-person perspective by way of conventional weapons, armored vehicles, jetpacks, airstrikes, strip mines, energy weapons and lots more. This definitive version of Earth Defense Force 2 has a number of improvements and additions, including up to 4-player online co-op, an entirely new Air Raider class and a new English dub. Okay, and up next I got myself some more PlayStation 4 games. I just can't help myself when I see PlayStation 4, I don't know why. Okay, so this first one I got for, I think it was 10 euros, and that is Torment Tides of Numenera. Torment Tides of Numenera is actually a pen and paper RPG. What does that mean, you ask? It means that you describe your character's actions through speech. So anything you say, the way you say it, including the way what personalization your characters have, will influence the course of the story. It's really unique in its genre and it combines a great story with strong dialogues. Combat could be better though, and the game sometimes has problems with the frame rate. But you'll completely look over that when you are hooked up on the story. It's definitely not a game for everyone, but if you're into this sort of stuff, you'll definitely love this game. Also for 10 euros, Dex. Dex is an open world side-scrolling 2D action RPG that takes place in a far futurist cyberpunk setting, and appears to have taken some inspiration from classic Metroid and Castlevania games. The city of Harbor Prime has been beautifully constructed and is by far the best aspect that the game has to offer. You are playing as Dex, a strong heroine with augmented reality powers. The only catch is a corrupt corporation called The Complex wants to use you to further implement power over the citizens of Harbor Prime. With the help of a hacker crew known as Raycast, unravel the mysteries and conspiracies throughout the streets of this 2D diverse city. Technomancer. The Technomancer is an action RPG. It's set on the planet of Mars, where there is a shortage of water. Planet Earth has been radio silent for a long while now, and the amount of water is reducing by the minute, which leads you to a conflict of power, because when you own the water, you have the power. You play as a young Technomancer who has been trained to use electricity as a power source and use it in battle. You just graduated, and that's where the story kicks off. Then, Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters, but for the PlayStation 4. And last but definitely not least, I also got myself a limited run game in the mail this week, and that was Windjammers. So Windjammers is actually a remaster of an old Neo Geo game. The idea behind the game is very simple. You have two players opposite of each other in an area that almost resembles a tennis court. Using what looks like a frisbee on steroids, you have to manage to get it past the opposing player and thus score points. A bit like air hockey games that you can find in arcade halls. There's all sorts of trick shots, delayed throws, curved angles, and stuff to trick your opponent as well. Really an awesome game that withstood time with ease.
It's not just beautiful, it's super beautiful! With the new internet technology of the future, you can now play Windjammers with your friends anywhere, anytime! Too strong for your friends? Try the new rank mode and challenge the best jammers in the world to become #1! So, what are you waiting for? Call your parents and get Windjammers now! Windjammers! When you buy the game, you'll have not one, but...
Okay, so then up next I had a birthday party on Friday evening, and a lot of friends came over, of course, and they all know me too well because they all got me some stuff that left me with my jaw open. I mean, dude, guys. So first off, for my good buddy Brian, I got a Zelda Stardust kit for the Nintendo Switch. So this has a cleaning cloth, a protective bag, a little case to put cartridges in, some protectors for the Joy-Cons, yeah, and all that kind of stuff, all in the theme of Zelda. So yeah, thank you very much, man. This is awesome. Thank you. Then up next from my buddy Joris, he actually I did not expect this one at all. That was really awesome. I haven't even seen it in stores here yet, so I have no idea where you got it, but damn, this is awesome. That is the Pokken Tournament controller for the Nintendo Switch. Dude, this is awesome, man. I really love it. I already have the Wii U version of that. Wait, let me get that. So yeah, this is the Wii U version and the Nintendo Switch version. So a black one for the Switch, a white one for the Wii U. Man, they are really awesome, man. I mean, just look at that. Dude, you have no idea how happy I am with this, man. I just love Pokemon overall. Yeah, I'm still gonna have to buy Pokken Tournament for the Switch, though. I have it on the Wii U, but didn't buy it yet for the Switch, but doesn't matter. Dude, thank you. Then also, this is a gift that I got from my neighbors, actually, and they made me my own custom PlayStation 2 case with my DBV Gaming logo on it, and they even put some text on the side, and all of the names of the people that got it for me. I mean, this was really clever, man. I didn't see this one coming. And on the inside, they put gift card in it, so I could buy some more games. Yeah, man, I really did not see this one coming. I'm gonna give this one a special place because I really love it. So yeah, thanks to all of you guys. And then last but not least, with some with the gift card and some more birthday money, I got myself Super Mario Odyssey because yeah, I just had to. I mean, everybody bought it already, everybody loves it, so I have to get in on it as well. So yeah, Mario Odyssey. I don't think I really have to introduce this game to you guys. It's been all over YouTube. This is once again a wonderful platform which we are used to getting from Nintendo. This time, other than kidnapping Peach, Bowser actually wants to marry her this time, so we have to do everything in our power to prevent this, of course. This game has a very wide selection of worlds which are all stunning. One minute you are wandering in the desert, next thing you know you are in a gigantic city that looks like New York. There's tons of stuff to do and discover. You can take control over enemies using your hat, which is actually a brilliant mechanic and you will need it a lot if you want to get over certain obstacles. Really looking forward to firing this one up. And another one I got is Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I've heard really good things about this game actually. I'm really gonna give this one a go. When this game was first announced, people really had mixed feelings about it. What an odd combination. Unlike the platform games we are generally used to see from Mario, this is actually a turn-based strategy game, kinda like XCOM. You have to go through 4 big worlds, who are each divided into about 9 chapters. Like in most Mario games, we get to see all kinds of beautiful and diverse worlds here. There's also lots of puzzles to solve to earn yourself more coins or open secret passageways and stuff like that. The fights themselves are diverse as well and each have their own particular goal. Sometimes you have to defeat an enemy, some other time you need to reach a certain area and stuff like that. You also really need to plan out what other characters you're gonna take with you. Really looks like an awesome game, guys. Definitely check it out. So yeah, that's pretty much it for all my birthday pickups. I know it's a lot, but hey, you don't hear me complaining. Okay, so that's it for this episode, guys. If you guys liked it, be sure to leave a like and or subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and cheers!